so. Oh, yes. Hello, everybody. Well, we'll wait a minute. See who pops on here.
Yeah, and we're good.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I want the comments on. I forgot that.
Okay. Yeah, that is helpful. Let's see.
It is. I know.
And comments on the side. Okay.
All right.
Kelly,
hello, everybody. Let us know when you're here. And maybe your name, if it just shows us as a Facebook user, we never know who's here with us. But we are excited. And yeah, we're going to get started right away because we have lots of good stuff for you today. So we're going to get started with It's Just How We Roll. So let us know when you're here.
Oh,
good morning, Paula. All right. We are world-class leaders. We eat work ethic for breakfast. We are comfortable with the uncomfortable. We defer to grateful. We do all things unto the Lord, and we take 100% personal responsibility, and we think consistency is sexy. We are savage beasts. We are obsessive trackers. We are stewards of our time, resources, and talent, and we are willing to chop wood and carry water. We can do hard things. We #JustGoP. We are insanely productive. We are level 10 confident. We respect deadlines, and we do not do drama. We pray without ceasing. We are visionary and called. We live with intention. We stand on faith. We are known for excellence, and we act with boldness and urgency. We dare greatly. Hi, everybody. We are primed and ready. We fight the right battle. We are all in. We will rise. This is us. May the favor of the Lord rest upon us and establish the work of our hands for us. Psalm 90:17. Welcome, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Paula and Teresa and Facebook user. There's one. Brooke. Hello, Brooke. And Kate from Ireland. Yay. Oh, my goodness. So exciting, you guys. You guys, do you believe that, like, Christmas is, like, the end of this week, right? Like, this close to us. So what I have to say is, you guys, this is a busy week. I mean, let's just go ahead and say it. It's busy probably for everybody, for you and everybody you know, right? But what does your schedule look like this week? Like, do you have a plan? You're here? So I'm assuming like you still have some goals this week and maybe want to work a little bit, right? But I truly believe the only way that that will happen is if we plan it, right? You guys plan to be here and you're here. I love it. Oh, Colleen's here. Hello. So we're super excited. So please look at your weekly plan sheet if you haven't done one yet and put in there all those things that you already know for your family, for, I don't know, volunteers, for parties, all those extra things. And then just find those moments. Those other little holes are for your Mary Kay this week. And so each day, make your plan and then look at it. Like, don't just shove it in your purse or your bag or your notebook. We have to have it in front of us this week. Okay. So we don't let all of a sudden it's like, I don't know, maybe you're just working 2 days this week. I don't know what your family celebrations look like. But we want to work when we're supposed to, and we want to bless those people that we're still supposed to bless this week. And then we want to just shut it off and have fun with our family and our friends and all those wonderful things, right? And we're going to feel good about it because we're going to know we did what we're supposed to do. All right. We are ready to talk about some exciting things coming up.
All right. Should I go for it, Kel?
Yes, go for it.
Okay. First of all, you guys, seeing all of you live with me, you just like, that bar just went up higher because I will tell you, there is something that happens when we gather together. And right now there are 7 of us that are here together. And that just feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel good? Like, to honestly, it is one thing and 100% respectable if you are watching the replay and commenting along. But you know what? Like, it is another level of engagement and just like what you can connect with figuring out how to be here live if you can. I love technology. There is actually something that I follow. It's posted on YouTube, but this is where I got the confidence to do it this way. She posts every day, every whatever, her schedule at noon, 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 noon. There are, I'm not even kidding, thousands, like thousands of people who will jump in the comments and they are, like, um, in the positive way, keyboard warriors, just like engaging with their comments and their connections. Yes, like you guys, we can have a full on conversation in the comments. And it is a big deal and it is so helpful. And it is almost like being all together. I love that comment because it's so true, right? And we are not all together. There is no way if I said, hey, the meeting starts at my house in my basement at noon on Mondays, you guys would be like, ah, right? But we can do it here. And so whether it's live or I encourage you, and especially knowing what's coming for the new year, I encourage you to keep a high level of like commitment to this power half hour. Like you guys, seriously, it is not that much time. We're looking for incredible, committed women, and this is you're here. Okay, you're here. So this is what I wanted to share. You guys ready? We have a few little things. Oops, this one has to go away on my agenda. I want to talk about the very merry, pampering Christmas party that we're going to do tomorrow night at 7:00. And so I have a few ideas. And basically, you guys, I am, and I always have been, and I know I always will be, a leader in this company that does not expect perfection. Okay. Like at all. I would rather, and please hear my heart on this. Okay. I would rather take a pampering session and let me just put it up on the screen because, I may or may not have it all prepared for you. I may or may not work really hard for your success. Hey, there it is. Okay, so for our very merry pampering party, this happens tomorrow night. Okay. I'm still working on a couple of the details depending on who says that they want to help in these areas. Stick with me. Okay. But I would rather 100% of the time, I would rather split a pampering party up like this. One person does a welcome. One person talks about the miracle set. One person talks about, yeah, don't forget foundation. It's actually a part of your skincare, right? One person talks about sharing the gift of beauty. What does that mean? Okay, it's just a fancy way to say book your own appointment. Okay. And get your friends involved. Pampering options. What the heck is that? You guys, those are the masks. Those are the treatments. Those are the things that people want to add, right? Add one, not all of them. Start with one. And then the closing. What did you learn? Here's our closing sheet. These are the options. I would 100% of the time, like 100, split it up like this rather than me doing all the parts and you guys watching, thinking I can't do it like her. Right? Because I know you do. I know you do because we're human. And, we need to get over that because it's not true. You're not going to do it like me. And I can't do it like you. But when we all come together, look, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I'm looking for 5 other people because, of course, I'm going to do the welcome. Because, of course, I'm going to be wearing a Santa hat. But to look for 5 other people who are willing to come on and just be real and just have fun. And do you have to know all the product information perfectly? No, because during this pampering party, I want to teach you how to use the virtual flip chart. It is like you hardly have to say anything, you guys. Like the pictures, you're like, okay, what does that say? So the cleanser is da 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 da. It's going to be right on the screen for you to read. I'll show you your parts beforehand. And then the thing that I love, yes, like share the product information, but then why do you love it? Like, why do you wash your face with this? Do you even use this? If you do, then you can talk about it. If you don't, then girl, pick something else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, pick something that you would love to share. All of us being on the screen, together is powerful. It's exciting. It's fun. The energy is just us, and that's attractive because we're real, right? So, yeah, there's a virtual flip chart. You are so excited to learn about this. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys stick with me. Do not ever miss a Monday. You're going to be so sorry. And if you miss a Monday, watch it on Monday night. Okay, fine. Comment along. Okay, but Um, could you guys please, like in the next 2 minutes would be awesome. I'll give you 10 minutes max. But tell me what part of the party for tomorrow night you want to do. Depending on who volunteers, I will let you know if we are going to pre-record it, Kate Hoffman, or not. So let me know how that works and what that looks like for you guys, okay? And I will have the virtual flip chart up there the entire time. Okay, who says they can do foundation? My beautiful Facebook user. Kelly, do you see who that is?
I don't see who it is.
Okay, it's so
Maybe Brooke?
silly.
Maybe?
Brooke, is that you? Hello, hello. Let us know, you guys. I love when our team huddles are actual. Oh, it's
Paula.
Paula. Thank you.
Yay.
Okay, you're in my look it right there. Paula Miller, done. I am not messing around, you guys. This is exciting. So let me know, and I can add the other pieces in here. I posted it. This is happening in beauty sessions. I already posted in beauty sessions. So make sure now that you are getting your customers, your friends, add more people in there, tag, do all your magical things, you know. And if we don't, then it kind of goes on the down low and nobody ever sees it. And that would be super sad. So you are free to post whatever you want in all the fun, positive ways in beauty sessions always. And so have fun and, you know, have at it. The other thing, so are we done with that? We're done. I'm moving on. Is that cool, Kelly?
Yes.
Okay, I'm done.
Moving on.
The end. Okay. The other thing, though, is January Jumpstart, and that is a big deal. I just want to get it on your calendars, like for sure, for sure. January 6th, and just, you know, tell your families and arrange things as needed. But we're doing it at Think Pink. So you can imagine the team huddle that's going to happen there. And Kate Hoffman, you are going to be so excited to know that a portion of it will be streaming on Zoom, not for, hear my heart. Okay, are you ready? Not for people who just want to stay home and be cozy. Okay. For Kate Hoffman, who's in Ireland. Okay. So Kate, we've got you. I do not want to do events without you. And so we're, yeah, you would be so happy. I know. But we are connecting you in virtually because I know what we're going to share, and all the different directors and leaders are going to come together with a really cool experience for everybody. So January Jumpstart, January 6th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be 2 meals. What else? We already have the agenda. I mean, it is fire is what's going to happen. We're all pretty passionate about the things that we're sharing. And our goal is for you to go home solid and ready and excited. So, okay, Kelly, I'm going to pass it off to you to share your story and what you've been thinking about.
All right. All right, you guys. A friend, sales director of mine, that I just met like a year ago. It was because it was last year when we went to Jeannie Martin's. I rode with her, and she had a post, and I know her story, but I didn't know this part of it. And so I thought, well, I read it and I thought it was really powerful about what we do and why we shouldn't hold back, that we should always like listen to our calling, right? What is on our heart? So I'm just going to share her story, and yeah, let me know what kind of jumps out at you. And this just happened recently. She just went out after church to a store, and she ran into somebody. So she ran into this lady named Tanya, who 22 years ago, she completely changed Jen's life. This is my friend Jen, who's a sales director. She says that she completely changed her life. Tanya was a Mary Kay consultant dashing to become a director, right? When we have a goal, we do what needs to be done, right? We don't hold back. So to help her out, I'm just going to read this like I was Jen, okay? To help her out, our mutual friend Renee agreed to have a party for her. That morning, Renee happened to see Dave, which is Jen's husband, at the gym and asked him to invite her to the party. And guess what? This was the only party that this consultant ever had. One party. And it was the only time that Jen was ever invited to a Mary Kay party, too, in all those years. But at the time, she had just left a career that she loved and moved to a new community where she knew nobody. And they were in the initial stages of adopting their son. So she was kind of deflated, knew nobody in a new place, left a job she loved. Everything had changed. And they had a lot of stress going on. So her husband comes home and says, "You need to get out and make some friends. And we are going to a Mary Kay party tonight." And that's true. He came home and he went with too. So fast forward 22 years to their chance meeting in this marketplace. Tanya and Jen chatted for a couple minutes. They compared notes and talked about grandkids, shared a big hug, and they went their separate ways. And Jen just could not stop smiling, thinking about everything. She got back in the car, and her husband drove in silence for a couple minutes. Then Dave, her husband, quietly asked her, "Do you think Tanya has any clue how much she changed our life?" Jen says, "Probably not, because there is no way to adequately explain it. Mary Kay money fed our babies and kept the lights on when Dave had his freak motorcycle accident years ago. It helped Jen to be a stronger, braver, wiser person filled with joy, hope, and a burning desire to make the world a better place." She says, "I frequently say it's exactly what I needed, but I didn't know I needed it." So here's the thing. Tanya could not have known all of that up front. And Renee, who had the party, certainly didn't know it. But they were simply doing the next right thing with integrity, with open hearts, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting God for the results. So I don't know what that one thing is that's burning in your soul today. But Jen says that her family is reaping the benefits of someone else's faithfulness 22 years ago. And I promise this, someone's destiny is counting on you. Someone's future is tied to your faithfulness. So don't ever believe that what you think, say, and do doesn't matter. It all matters more than you can imagine. So be brave, be humble, and choose wisely. And you guys, we just need to go out and do what we're supposed to do, right? Have a party, reach out to somebody. You just don't know who's tied to sometimes it's easy to give up on ourselves and step back on your dreams or let fear step in the way or something. But just think of a life that you could seriously change. Somebody may be, they're on your heart for a reason. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that because I thought it's very powerful, especially this time of year when you will be running into maybe some different people in that. And yeah, just share your heart. I don't know.
Oh, that's so good. You guys, there has to be feedback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for those comments. Kelly, thank you. And I think those are those are the things that we want to hear, right? Are like the real life stories. And sometimes when we feel like, does this really make a difference? You have to ask the people around you who see you, and they will remind you and like put a spotlight, like, look at what this business is doing for you and for your family. And look how you've passed it on. Like, it is all real stuff. And sometimes I question it, I'm like, nobody answers me, like whatever, something so silly. I'm like, but am I going to let that stop the impact and the vision that's been laid on my heart, right?
Right.
And there will be days when people just don't answer me. But that has nothing to do with the outcome, right? It has nothing to do with it. Okay, anyway, thank you, Kelly, so much. Wanted to jump into, you guys, a few little reflections of 2023 before I take you into what Kelly and I are so excited about for 2024. Um, and so I spent over an hour this morning right here in my chair. Truth be told, you guys, I'm authentic and I just say it like it is. I got up this morning. I have shorts on. I have shorts on. It's snowing. I have my sports bra on. I have like my workout. This is my workout look. I have not left my office yet. And it is 12:30. Okay. Like it is 12:30. Why? Because I've been moved. I've been touched. I spent an hour this morning, over an hour, gathered with sister sales directors talking about, and this was all we talked about, what did we learn in 2023, period. Kind of like dot, dot, dot. Oh, thank you for your comments, you guys. That's awesome. So that's where my mind is. And in thinking about my own reflections, I want us to think about your reflections of 2023. Like, where do you see that the story went, right? And I think you do have to stop because this life, time moves quickly. You guys, like quickly. And I think that's one of the things I fight for the most is holding on to moments and experiences and like putting flags in the timeline, right? Because it goes so fast and it is whatever we make of it. That's one of my personal, like internal drives is to, I'm going to say it again, be where your feet are, right? And wherever your feet are, like that's where you are. And you make the most of it. And so I shared for myself that I saw myself in the past 12 months making lots of good decisions, right? Good choices. I found myself in lots of good places, like really good places, honorable places, exciting places. I think I found myself in too many places, you guys, but they were all good, right? My thought process looking back and then kind of thinking about what's to come is, yeah, there was a lot of good things that happened and there were great things too. But I want to get rid of the good. I just do. I want to get rid of the good stuff that takes your time and energy away from the great. And if you have great choices and great places to be and great things to invest yourself in and great things that like from heaven to your heart are your vision that only you can carry out, I personally want to refine my yes. And I was sitting with Colin yesterday. We had to time the floor routines. Every family gets a job, and that was our job. So, here we are. And we were talking about this topic, like, what should we actually be saying yes to? And we weren't talking about gymnastics. It's a requirement. We had to be there. Okay. But there's a lot of stuff in your life that kind of pulls for your yes, right? Are you guys on the same page? And so when things pull for our attention and our yes, I just want to put it through a filter of, you guys, I'm sorry, all the stuff is flying around and texting right now. And Jeff's computer and then see all the things. But just to make sure that the answer to what we're getting ourselves invested in, time spent in, our energy, our emotions, our money, do you know what I mean? Like everything is leading us in a direction of our best yes. Not just a yes that's going to be good for you. Do you know what I mean? But like that's meant for you. That's like, this is the thing that's going to build what's actually on my heart. Not something else that someone sees a talent in me. You guys, I have lots of talents. That's the problem. You know that, right? Like we know that about ourselves. We can see ourselves being in all these things. But that vision and that goal was laid on your heart because it's yours. And I just in the new year want to make sure that all of my yeses are aligned to walk out the thing that I am most passionate about, which is building my family, building our faith, and building this team And that literally, you guys, if you say those things, my family, my faith, I should say faith family, right? To me, it's all put together. And building this team, that is important to me. So when I ask to check on you, it's because I freaking care. Like, and I care so much, it hurts my heart. But I care about this more than baking cookies at the school. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to think, but baking cookies at the school is fine, Katie. Yeah, okay, fine. It's fine. However, it's taking away from something else, right? It just is. Everything we do, it takes a piece of our time. And that is my personal reflection is I want to honor and be obedient to what has been given on my heart. And I know that it's not self-righteous. And I know, Kelly, the story you just shared, that we each have that power. If we walk out our obedience, we can honestly change people's lives. And it's not a cliche saying, you know? So here's what I've noticed about our team, you guys. This past year, oh gosh, how do I say this nicely? Um, a lot of words probably just came to your mind, you guys, because I really care about each of our journeys, right? And when I ask about your journey, like I really want to know because I really want to help in the process. And so it has not been pretty. We'll just start there. Your journey in 2023 has been messy. It's been hard. There have been hard things happening to the women in our team. And my heart is pounding because all of your stories are like rushing to my mind. Big stuff. And the thing that comes to my mind again is it's not always pretty. It's not supposed to be pretty, but it's real and we're growing and we're learning and it sucks, right? Like who signed up for growth? And we all raise our hand. Actually, I did, right? But the whole growth process, you guys, it seems so glamorous. It seems so exciting. It seems, like when I think of women on the seminar stage, it seems one way. It is never what it seems, ever. You go up to that woman and you ask her one question. What was this past year like for you? And oh, my heart, you will always be humbled, like humbled to your core because it's not what you thought it was, right? And so for each of you, I think of you and your stories, and there have been many, to say it nicely without getting too crazy, there have been many opportunities to practice growth or to go through the growth process. And not maybe the growth that we thought we signed up for, but the growth that we're going into. I believe that you are a precious, precious daughter of God, that you are like a precious gold, a precious silver, a precious ruby. And I also know that the only way to get that pure metal, gem, whatever it is you are, is to go through the refiner's fire, right? Like that's it. You can't literally that's it. A lump of coal, you guys, under enough heat and pressure turns into diamond. What? Do you know that's like every woman's, we wear them. Do we wear coal? No, we choose the diamond that went through the growth and the pressure, right? I always think about that. So that is what I've noticed. I have seen and I have cared for and I have prayed over you and your families and your stories because they're real and they matter. And I hope someone besides me asks you, oh my gosh, tell me your story. And I hope you tell them the truth. But I hope you don't say, it's great. You are lying. You are lying. You are lying. Because you guys, when we tell our story from a place of this is what I go through, this is what I choose, it is so empowering to people because this life is filled with daily struggle and daily stuff we have to choose. Now, here's what I noticed about each person I'm thinking of right now. And I will never, ever, 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 ever tell your story for you unless you tell me to. I'm really good at it, but I won't ever do it unless I have special permission. But the women I'm thinking of in my mind right now, and there are more than a few of you, you guys, like it has been it's been an experience in 2023. You're still here. Every single one of you are still here. And that in itself, you guys, you could have walked away in the moment of overwhelm or in the moment of like, I don't know, just not knowing what to do next, right? Like, I don't know. And it could have ended there. But every single one of you are still here. And that speaks to your character. That speaks to your dedication. That speaks to your faith. It speaks to your belief in what we're building together. Like it speaks to your name that you're building, right? I always tell Colin, you are Colin Oni. When someone hears that name, what do they think? And you know, he's 13, so we don't really understand that yet, but it's fine. We're working on it, you guys. But how powerful of that thought. And I respect a fighter. Like respect. You guys, I love everyone, but I respect a fighter. And I see so many fighters. And I talk to you and I look you in the eyes. And Kate, even if you're across the pond, I'm holding the computer screen and I'm saying, you have got what it takes inside of you. And it may not feel like it, but at least we know the next baby step to take, right? And even if you don't, you are 0.5 seconds away from connecting to a group who could offer you a really solid suggestion, right? Like super solid suggestion. So fighters, I respect and love fighters. And you guys, what happens after the fight? We know how the story ends. Like, let's just go to the end, okay? The end is a victory. And so what I see coming out of this year, we finish strong because that's what we do. We don't give up because, well, that's what we do too. And we hold on strong to the vision we've been given because that's just what we do. And so we'll finish 2023. And my heart could like seriously explode thinking about what if we use all of the hard and all of the struggle and all of the learning. I have become a better leader this year, you guys, because I have been vulnerable and just loved harder than I've ever loved my team before. Like, that was super uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like super not like, oh, checklist, check, check, check. Okay, I did my work today. Like we did the hard, messy work. And I love that. So it can only lead to one thing, and that is victory. And there have been so many wins. Like there have been so many wins in the process already. And I just think, oh my gosh, we haven't given up. And I know if we keep going, that the only, like literally the only option is a huge victory because we've already proven who we really are. Like, isn't that incredible to think about, you guys? I get so excited, I can hardly stand it. Okay. So to say I love and respect you, I mean, I said it last year, you know, I love you, Merry Christmas, but you guys are amazing. And you have to take a hot second because it's super easy for me to walk into my garage and be like, yeah, but that's not a pink Cadillac. Or look at my production. Yeah, but we're not on target for 500,000. Yeah, but like, where are my sales? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we could look at all that stuff. But I want you to stop the comparison game and like find the wins and actually celebrate them because that gives you fuel to move forward. And it's powerful. You can think think whatever you want. It's true. It's just true. Okay, Kelly, do you agree? Is that pretty powerful to see from the outside too?
Yes, definitely.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Should we show them what's coming up and then shut this thing down for the whole year, you guys? For the whole year? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is it, you guys. This is it. Please get in contact with me about the Very Merry Pampering Party. I'm not done with this yet. You tell me. But here is what Kelly and I are most excited about for the year. Coming up. Here it is. Okay, you guys, we are doing, and I ran this by Leah Laughlin this morning, and she said, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. Of course it is, you guys. We're doing it. Of course it is. We're doing it. We are doing an MKU breakthrough boot camp. I want to take all of the like shrapnel. You guys, there is shrapnel laying everywhere in our team right now. It's a war zone. We're going to pick it all up. And we are going to put the pieces together of the stuff you already know, the stuff you knew and then you forgot. If a new consultant is like, yeah, tell me how to strengthen this base, we are literally taking brick by brick, okay? And we are building, reviewing, strengthening. It's for everybody, the foundation of our business. So we're going through MKU, which is the program that Mary Kay has established. But here's the but. Kelly and I, every Monday, starting in January, going all the way through the end of March, we are literally taking one section of MKU, and that is it. Like, I refuse to overwhelm anyone, and I want you to walk away virtually every Monday night. Well, whatever. I'm used to saying that. Whenever you watch it, okay? I want you to feel like I can do that. I can do that. And then the next week, okay, I can do that too. I can do that. And then homework, Kelly and I have history and education, both of us. Aren't you so excited? And you should also be excited, not education like, college level entry classes. No, we're talking preschool, kindergarten. And so here's the thing. When I say building blocks, I am dead serious. Like, it's one block. Do you have it? Is it strong? Do you have questions about it? Cool. Keep it there. Now we're going to get this second block and hook it into this one. And I'm going to show you how it links together. And you're going to keep it together. And then there's going to be cement, so it's like really stuck together. But we're not just taking you through the Mary Kay modules that maybe you've seen before and you're like, oh yeah, that was super fun. No, it didn't work, you guys. You didn't do it right. Here's the thing. Like, I clicked through them too, but you don't really get much out of just clicking. I'm going to be really honest. I did it too. And I was like, I should do this again. Because we're going to take the brick. So like January 8th, the greatness within you. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. We take that and then we add Kelly and Katie tips, tricks, like real life. How do you really make this happen? Stories, experiences, like how do you really make it come from your website, which is great and updated, by the way, check it out, to your home business. So is anyone excited about this? Is anybody going to enroll in our class? I know, Kelly and I are the teachers, so Kelly given. But seriously, attending the classes, which means watching and commenting, means that you are going to be marked present. Okay. Yeah. Now here's the deal. You will graduate. Me teacher. Who's saying yes? Me teacher. Pick me. Pick me. That sounds like a Paula-ism. I'm thinking Paula. You will graduate from MKU when you're present to all of our sessions. I didn't say live, but I said present. Sign Colleen up. Well, that's cool because you're all already signed up. That's awesome. The expectation is that you're going to come. And if you're not going to come, that's a really clear message to the teacher that you don't want to learn. And then you can't be crabby that your business isn't growing because come on. Okay. I'm like, come learn. Let's have some fun. So being present means you're going to graduate. You can do that. But then it says, are you going to graduate with honors? The answer is probably yes, right? So every single week, it's not just like come and listen. It's going to be come listen and learn, and let's implement this one thing. And when you implement it, share it with your sales director, and we're going to call it homework, you guys. Like, that's kind of fun, right? I think it's kind of fun. So that's what's coming up in January, you guys. And we're just going to plug this into the calendar, January, February, and March. And I literally can't think of a better way to go through the first 90 days of 2024. Let's go to the basics. Let's strengthen you. Let's get you confident. And oh my gosh, after the stories that we have experienced in 2023, I would like nothing more than for you to have a breakthrough. Like, that is my personal business goal, is to coach our team to have breakthroughs. And as I was thinking about how to do this, it comes back to the building blocks, very simple, confident building things that we can absolutely do. Okay. Yes, you guys are excited too. Okay. We have some students, Kelly. This is gonna
Yes.
work out for us. I love it. I love, love, love it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hide this, and then Kelly, I wanted to share this that you gave me. I just want to be clear. Kelly gave me this for a Christmas present. I remade it because, I guess I was bored one day. Katie, right? But this one's so cute, and now I get to share it with all of you. I just added the picture. It's so good, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes.
It's so good. You guys, this is how we're going to end. And okay, here's what it says. We are dreamers, doers, and believers in girl power. Yes, anybody? We are beauty mavericks, secret sharers, and the ultimate support system. We follow our hearts and give like there's no tomorrow because we're sisters, bound by beliefs, inspired by dreams. And whether we're sharing stories or things that we love, we make sure that our lights shine. How epic is that for us, you guys? Kelly, thank you again for sharing that with me. That was so good. And I love it even more because our picture is there. That makes
You
me
know.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas.
I hope that was loaded with heart and strategy. And I hope that you are ready for what's coming next, but give yourself a hot second. Like literally be proud of yourself, right? Be proud of yourself. Let's connect and don't think that you're the only one. Let's connect and realize that strength that we have in connecting is what makes our team. And our team is, how do I explain our team, Kelly? Our team is all of us,
Yeah.
right? It's all of us. Okay. So what makes our team what it is that we are so connected and we hold on to each other's dreams. Like literally, you guys, that's where our name comes from. So don't let us down. Don't let us down. And don't let the dream keeper name fall away. You ask each other and keep each other connected into what is your dream. And we hold on to it for each other. Okay, we need to go. That is all for now. Merry Christmas. Oh, I love that you love it. These comments are life-giving to me, you guys. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.